I'm back. And I know it's been almost a long time since the last video, but I'm still here. But you probably noticed there's been a few new arrivals to the collection. I'll go over those later in another video, but what's the topic of today's video? Well, the topic today is this. The Howard Miller Tambour Mantle clock. And if you look, it's running. But how did I get it running? Well, you see this? This was the old movement that broke. So if you notice in the ticking mechanism right there where the pallet is, that thing, that tiny small piece where it holds the pallet, it broke off and I tried fixing it. So it was deemed broken, so it's really not gonna run anymore, except for the chiming side and the strike side, and they both still work, except for the ticking side. So this movement is not working anymore. So, but how did I get my mantle clock that was broken to work? Well, obviously I got a new movement. But which movement is it? Well, here's the back of it. If you look closely, the label, I don't know if you can see that clearly. It says Seth Thomas. Yes, I got a Seth Thomas movement here. The only movement I could find on eBay that was worth 70 bucks. Yeah, 70. And I aligned the hammers because they weren't really aligned with the chime rods, so I got them aligned. And the ticking mechanism, actually, the pallet was bent, so I had to rebend it carefully, which I did, and I got it running. I just had to straighten out that whatever that thing is that makes it tick back and forth. I had to straighten that now because it was bent, and it's running. This is how it sounds compared to the other movement that was here. Still sounds the same, but it's a lot quieter. This is the gong. So it's still the same, but it's a little quieter if you actually compare it to the other videos I've done. So, yeah. That's the movement side. Now here's the front. Nothing's really different about the dial, but if you look closely though, the hand looks kind of fake, isn't it? Well, it's because it is. It's paper. And the reason why I didn't put back the original hour hand on it was because, well, here's the hour hand, but when I tried to put it on, it was so hard to put the fit that like it couldn't fit. So I thought it was like, I'm not gonna waste my money on clock parts that I really don't need, so I'm gonna create my own. So I got a piece of paper, drew the outline of the hour hand, and ta-da! I got my own hour hand on there. And when I first put it on, it didn't fit, so I used screwdrivers so I could get the correct size for it. So I did that, but every time I tried to align the minute hand, the hour hand would also go with it, if you know what I mean. So I put hot glue on the outline of the hour hand, and now it works. And getting the new movement in was kind of a hassle because I could barely get the key to fit into that keyhole there. So I found some screws that my parents weren't using, so I used that. Well, actually, not my parents. I found some of my own screws in one of my boxes that I had. I used that, and I got it. I managed to get it fit and aligned. So there it is. It'd be really cool though to have the original hour hand back on the clock. It'd be really awesome to have that. But for right now, that's just gonna work till I actually find a solution to how I'm gonna get this on there, which probably won't happen because it's not gonna fit. So, oh well, might as well listen to it chime. If you knew what I mean when I meant it was quiet, definitely quiet. Just trying to set it back to the correct time. Wait a minute. There. Anyway, yeah, but this thing's running now, and it's good to have this thing back up and running. This thing was not working for almost like probably 2 months. Probably almost 2 months for this thing not working, but now it's running. Anyway, well, that's gonna be it for this video. And sometimes I leave the back door open just so I can hear it ticking, so that I make sure that if in case it stops, it probably needs to be winded, or it just stopped for a random reason. So I just leave it open just in case it stops. So, but yeah, so that's it for this video. So we'll see you later.